Welcome to Cranston High School West for some boys lacrosse action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. The Pilgrim Patriots here to take on the Cranston West Falcons. Charlie Adams on play-by-play, joined by Evan Morrell on analyst duties. And Evan, Cranston West enters this game 4-0 on the year, and you were here doing play-by-play for their game versus South Kingstown. How did they look in this game, and how do they match up against this strong Pilgrim side?
I mean, so far, Cranston West been undefeated in the division. I mean, they've had some pretty close games, but always ended up clutching up in some sort of way to pull out with the win. So
definitely going to be an interesting one here today against SK in that game. They won 11-9. That was following a season-opening 20-5 victory over Coventry. And their last two, it's a 10-9 win versus Cumberland and an 11-6 win versus Middletown this past Thursday. Here on Tuesday the 23rd. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in to the Fans Only Sports Network, taking in the action live or on demand. Appreciate your support. This game's getting started shortly, and we'll be right there with you when this one's ready to get going. Welcome in here, 12-minute quarters for this Division II boys lacrosse matchup that starts right now with Cranston West fielding it off the face-off. That's Charles McGuire there, picking it up along the far sideline. A lot of action here at Cranston West. Across from the football field, the varsity baseball team is taking on Lincoln in a home game. As the Falcons lift the ball in the X, moving it up into the corner now. Tossed back to the point for McGuire. First whistle as possession changes. Pilgrim scoops it up, the number 10 belonging to number 40, belonging to Brandon Loudon. Pilgrim has plenty of hockey players among other athletes playing across this spring season. One of them there with Ryan Barlow, who was one of two captains for the Pilgrim hockey team this winter. And he's cutting through. A bounce shot goes wide out of bounds. Barlow in the hockey season was captain alongside Braxton Bragg, who is also here on the Pilgrim boys lacrosse roster. Pass went high out of bounds. Possession heads Cranston West's way. Play back underway now. Falcons taking the time. Trying to bring it up the far sideline, taken away by the Patriots. Hard shot sent in and scored on. The Patriots get ahead first here. Good scoring effort there from Pilgrim.
Was that number 8? Well, if that was Carter Clifton, that shot, I mean, you really can't do nothing about that. I mean, from the 25, he whipped it from the right side to the top right corner, not giving the goalie much time to react, and honestly, just a good shot.
Beat Cranston West, Sam Nafee there, and put the Pilgrim Patriots out in front first. Thank you to everyone tuned in watching the Fans Only Sports Network as Jaden Bogle moves it. Now the Falcons coming down from the top. McGuire makes a cut inside. Shot taken, goes wide. Out of bounds as Jack Major chased after it. Ball remains with the Falcons. Juking through, the shot saved by Facenti, the goaltender here today for Pilgrim. Good first test, and he passed it there. Making the save as Pilgrim now works it up the near sideline with Brandon Loudon. Good aggressive defense, but finally a whistle called. Possession will be Cranston West.
Good defense by the Falcons.
Falcons toss it back to their goalie as Nafee goes a far ways up the field with the pass.
Charlie McGuire taking it up for them on the right side.
McGuire, one of many seniors here on the Falcons roster. Definitely a senior-heavy look for Cranston West this season. And that experience seems to have helped them out a little here with this 4-0 undefeated start for the team. As again, McGuire coming in from the top, weaving through defenders, and he sneaks it through. The Cranston West Falcons have tied this game up at 1.
Nice shot by Charlie McGuire, sneaking it past the goalie. Nice bounce shot in between the goalie's legs for that ball to roll in. And good answer back for the Falcons.
Facenti thought he had a piece of it, which he did, and it just not enough to stop it from going in. This game all even, one apiece as our first quarter continues on. Aggressive approach by the Falcons off the face-off win. Entering quickly, looking for the lead. It's scooped up and taken away by Liam Holmes. Taken right back now by Stevenson.
Nice hit from whoever hit the defender on there.
Into the X for the Falcons as McGuire passed to Major. Now we're back up to the point. Foreplay can develop, knocked away. Now McGuire will re-enter, double-teamed, finds Jack Major. Inside pass, the bounce. Knocked away.
Pass goes too high, resulting in a ground ball.
Falcons trying to scoop it up. Anthony Carbone unsuccessful there, but now successful to send it over to midfield for Justin Drohan. Again, the offense for the Falcons starting through Charlie McGuire, bringing it down the field. Off to the wing. And there's Jack Major in the X, where he spent most of his time. Now maybe a wraparound opportunity. Second effort, jumping shot. Can't find it.
Looks like for that diving shot, Major dived into the crease, resulting in Pilgrim ball.
Long clear coming from the Pilgrim goalie, Jacob Facenti. Ball out of bounds. Goes in Cranston West's favor. Now the Falcons from the far sideline. Ball loose on the ground. Pilgrim with numbers pick it up. Patriots tossing it over. Brett Taylor, a freshman here for the Patriots, holds it. Now passes to the wing. Logan Fuller deals it as Pilgrim taking their time here in the attacking zone, building up offense against the Falcons. Nafee waits between the pipes as the Falcons continue to defend here with 5 minutes to go now in our first quarter. Cranston West gives up another there as the Patriots weave through for goal number 2.
I mean, another nice shot from Pilgrim. That one coming from number 31, Braxton Bragg. And, I mean, there's nothing you can do of how fast that shot that was. I mean, just snuck right past the goalie. And Pilgrim now in the lead by 2.
So, Pilgrim now up 3-1 here. Cam mate pushed forward, scooped up by the Patriots as the goaltender Facenti takes control. Patriots leading by 1.
Nice defense from Kyle Schmitz to get the possession back for the Falcons. Not letting number 7, Ryan Barlow, any room to spare.
In the Falcons' last game against Middletown, it was a bit of a slow start, and that trend might be continuing here as they give up a third goal here in our first quarter, this one belonging to Brett Taylor.
Nice fast break opportunity for the Patriots, and just let off the right passes to get that wide open shot right next to the goal.
Now the score, 3-1 in favor of Pilgrim. Ball gonna roll out of bounds. It's gonna be Cranston West possession. Falcons move it over to Jaden Bogle. Cranston West back to Boggle, now into the X for Major. Major, another wraparound attempt, missing the mark wide.
It's honestly inches right above the left corner on that shot, but just an unlucky shot from Major.
Again, a tight angle there on these shot attempts. Not much room. Trying to fit it in. Unsuccessful so far. Sprinting in from the point, Paul DeBalzi in here. Now Pilgrim. Holding on to it here with Braxton Bragg, who scored the second goal for Pilgrim's Day. Passed over to Logan Fuller. Barlow now moving it. Brett Taylor to Fuller. Back to Barlow. A lot of possession time here building up for Pilgrim. Holding on to a 2-goal lead. Barlow enters. Weaving through. Takes the shot and Nafee saves it. Cut back there coming from DeBalzi. And now it's with Jack Major, who tosses it to the far sideline. Scooped up on the far end as Cranston West slows their offense down here. Minute and a half to go in our first quarter of action. A windy day here on this Tuesday at Cranston West. Falling just below 60 degrees here today. But a nice sunny day, no clouds in the sky. As under a minute now, Jack Major working from the X, looking for maybe another wraparound. Kicks it to the wing. Errant pass from the Falcons will go out of bounds. Possession heads the Patriots' way with 44.7 seconds to go in our first quarter. And the Patriots quickly get it to Ryan Barlow. Found it in the slot, and Pilgrim has their fourth goal in our first quarter of play. What a good find there from Barlow to connect for goal number 4. Long pass completed, and now the Falcons are trailing by 3 with 35 seconds to go until our second quarter of play. Thank you to everyone tuned in, watching here on the Fans Only Sports Network, live or on demand. Check us out at FO Sports with a Z on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter, as well as fansonlysports.com again, with a Z at the end of sports. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, Nafee stops that one and kicks it out of bounds. Loose ball in the corner. Pilgrim trying to continue their offense here with time ticking down now to zeros on the shot clock as our first quarter comes to a close. The score 4-1. The Patriots out in front here. Evan, what did you see from our first quarter of action?
I mean, Pilgrim just didn't let the gas off the pedal, just taking advantage of their opportunities, getting that fast break opportunity earlier or later in the quarter to extend the lead by 2, and then that just nice play drawn up to get that shot in the slot, as you said, to extend the lead to 3. And they haven't really stepped off the pedal that whole quarter.
Referee's asking for 5 more seconds here in our first quarter. Before we can officially head to the second. Couple of substitutions being made by Cranston West. And play going to resume here. Final 5 seconds. And that'll do it for our first quarter now. We'll head to a break. 4-1's your score. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to the Fans Only Sports Network. Second quarter starting off here. Score 4-1. The Patriots out in front over the Falcons.
Score.
Ready to get back underway now. Falcons trailing by 3. This Division II matchup with Cranston West's undefeated record here on the line. Ball rolling out of bounds. And Pilgrim will toss it back into play, heading towards their goalie. New goalie in for Pilgrim. No longer the number 13 that belongs to Jacob Vicente. Patriots working in the X, moving it to the corner with Braxton Bragg. Again, it's a bit of a windy day here. Pilgrim controlling possession so far in our second quarter, looking to add on to their already 3-goal lead. Ball gets loose, rolling out of bounds. A dive coming from Kyle Schmitz, trying to win possession for the Falcons. It's going to stay with the Patriots despite the hard effort. And the pass intended for Barlow goes incomplete. Stays in bounds along in the corner. And substitutions being made here from both sides. A long pass sent down the field, completed to Joey Testa. Joey Testa heads in, has it knocked loose before he can get a shot off. Out in front, being fought over. Pushed off to the corner. Whistle's going to blow here. Possession's going to be with Cranston West as we resume play.
That looked like an interception from number 31, Braxton Brigg, with that one-handed snag on the pass. Almost ending up in a fast break goal, but it was a nice save from Sam Nefay.
Another good move by Testa. Wiped out there by the defender in Declan Bragg. Another couple whistles as possession awarded back to Cranston West here with 9:22 to go in the second quarter. Joey Testa's been busy here in the second for Cranston West as he passes off to Cameron Scorpio. Now back in the X for Major. Passed over to McGuire, who finds Testa. Bounce shot sent in, and it's going to be stopped up by the Patriots, whose new goaltender we don't have on the roster at the moment. And defense being played from behind by Justin Drohen knocks the ball loose. Cranston West charging up the field. Pass unable to be completed. The Falcons wanted that opportunity badly. No goals yet in our second quarter of play. Still 4-1 in favor of Pilgrim. Passed up the field over to John McGuire. Now scooped up by Bragg. Fuller now passing over into the wing. Another good pass by Barlow. This time Richard Cabral can't make good on it. Bragg passes over. Finds it into the corner. Now over to the X. Barlow defended. Now double teamed by the Falcons. Ryan Barlow takes a shot, and he gets it past. The Falcons have fallen now into a 4-goal deficit. And with that deficit, it's going to be a timeout taken here. We'll take a timeout right along with them. 5-1, Pilgrim leads over the Falcons. Welcome back here off the timeout. The score is still 5-1 in favor of Pilgrim with 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go in our second quarter. First half has been a pretty dominant affair favoring the Patriots. And off the timeout, Cranston West with possession as Mason Stevenson tosses it over now into the X for for Major. Toss now to the wing with Jaden Boggle. Pass can't be corralled there. It's scooped away from the Patriots. And Declan Bragg goes down hard, no whistle as play continues over into midfield. Another big collision. Certainly been some aggressive defense on both sides.
Looks like it'll be a man-up opportunity now for the Falcons.
Off the field goes Dylan Rodriguez. Perhaps a turning point in this one for the Falcons as Charlie McGuire gets us back going now.
Players still fighting for the ground ball.
Cranston West trying to move it inside. Knocked down. As Cranston West still trying to make the most here of their player up chance, and score they do. The Falcons cut the lead down by 1.
Nice bounce shot from Jared Bogle there. Falcons finally converting on an opportunity since from the beginning of the first quarter, and now starting to answer back.
So 5-2 thanks to Bogle there. And Pilgrim ready to get back in the scoring column as well. Holding possession near midfield with Richard Cabral. Now Braxton Bragg tosses it to Fuller. Over to Ryan Barlow. Barlow at the wing. Passed over. Defense being played well here by the Falcons. Kyle Schmitz running it up the near sideline, beating the pack as holds possession into the attacking zone. Schmitz goes with the high pass over to McGuire, pulled down as McGuire now passes along over to Scorpio. Just over 4 minutes to go now in our second quarter, with Charlie McGuire pushing the action forward, now dropping back a second. Maybe we'll try again as he receives the pass there from Testa. Charlie McGuire gets his second goal across here, and the Patriot lead is down to 2.
Falcons starting to build some momentum here, getting 2 back-to-back goals.
Back to midfield now for the face-off with 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Again, after their 20-5 win versus Coventry to open the season, the Falcons have been playing some pretty close matchups against the likes of South Kingstown and Cumberland. A little more breathing room in their last against Middletown this past Thursday. If you're looking for an update on the baseball field, looks like Cranston West has taken the lead in the third inning. Getting up now to a 3-2 lead over their opponents in Lincoln. Lions with just one win in the season. .316 now in the second quarter. With Braxton Bragg crashing in from the sideline, moving over. Long pass completed, and the Patriots put another one across. Just under 3 minutes to go. Pilgrim finally answering back here. Six to 3. And the Patriots with the lead back up to 3 goals against the Cranston West Falcons. The 4-0 record of Cranston West certainly in danger as we're approaching our second
half. Looks
half.
like a flag on that play.
The flag does come out.
Possibly a man-up possession here for Pilgrim, looking to extend their lead once again. Especially after that shot they had to answer back to the Falcons. This is not what you want to see.
So it is going to be a player up for Pilgrim. In the player up time that Cranston West had, they were able to capitalize on it with their second goal of the game, which played well into them getting a third goal as well. See how it does in favor of Pilgrim. Braxton Bragg's shot misses there. Back on Bragg, who passes over to Barlow. Barlow with the spin move, heading through, gets it to the slot. The bounce shot coming from the Patriots misses the mark out of bounds. It will stay with Pilgrim here. A quick shot and a score. The Patriots have taken a 7-3 lead. Pretty big scoring outburst from them in this first half of action.
Answering back to the Falcons, 2 goals this quarter. They scored back-to-back goals as well. Patriots not letting this lead up so easily.
Seven to 3. Just over 2 minutes to go now in our second quarter. Final minutes have been slowed down by both teams able to put multiple goals in here. The lowest scoring game that the Pilgrim Patriots have had has been 10 goals. So pretty, when they faced Prout, it was a 10-9 loss. Or excuse me, they lost. The lowest score that they've put up is 9 goals when they faced Prout. in a 10-9 loss. They're well on their way to getting up to that 9-goal mark here today. Barlow passes over. Ryan Barlow spin around. Can't get it to go. It'll roll out of bounds, and possession will be with Pilgrim. Flag on the play as the action continues. With Barlow's pass to Bragg, the good save made by Cranston West.
Nice last-second save from Nefay. But it looks like another Falcon's going to be heading to the box.
Back to a player-up advantage for the Patriots, who will resume action from the corner. Dished over to Cabral, excuse me. Now a wicked shot, nearly got in. Nafy just getting a piece of it. That top right corner of the net. Got oh so close, and Nafy now with a little bit of a misfire as he tried to clear it. Was sprinting around outside of his goal. No harm done as it rolled out of bounds, and now Pilgrim holds possession coming in from the wing. Barlow loaded up a couple of times at it. A little upset with himself that he couldn't get it to go there.
Looked like the ball flew off of someone's helmet or off the post.
Under 20 seconds to go and counting in our first half of action with a long pass. Showed some life for the Falcons, but quickly snuffed out. With Braxton Bragg looking for a buzzer beater from distance. It goes high and wide, and we'll go to our second half with the Falcons trailing by 4 goals after one half of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. We'll see you on the other side of this break. You're watching West Lacrosse, Patriots, Falcons. Welcome back now to our third quarter. 7-3 is your score, with Cranston West down big as they win the opening face-off to kick off our second half. Charlie Adams here, joined by Evan Morrell. And Evan, was this really the game that you were expecting heading into this one?
I mean, with West's undefeated record, I mean, this was definitely unexpected for them to be down by 4 going into the second half. Especially with Pilgrim's record being not undefeated, obviously, so there's still a whole half to play, though.
2 losses against South Kingstown and Prout. Cranston West already with a victory over South Kingstown, 11-9. You can watch that game on demand. And Cranston West continues to fight back here with goal 4 on their day.
Nice play for number 22, Paul DeBalzi, senior here for this Falcons team. Also one of the captains, just trying to make the push for the Falcons to come back here in this third quarter.
Play back underway with Cranston West pushing again. You can see the shadows working their way over this field here, with more and more sun setting in. Near midfield, the whistle's blowing here as Kyle Schmitz was trying to work it free. Pilgrim again taking their time with Logan Fuller. At the point, passed over to Barlow. Another good pass, setting up the shot there for Braxton Bragg as it rolls out of bounds. Another whistle, this time possession heads in favor of Pilgrim.
Unsuccessful clear from the Falcons, just sending it way to the other side of the field. Pilgrim now looking for their clear.
Pilgrim able to find Ryan Barlow. Barlow still with possession, now he'll move it to the corner. With the shade moving in, sun exiting. It's gotten a little cooler here when playing bigger factor. Fuller bounces that pass. It's scooped up cleanly. Pilgrim continues to move offensively here. Long pass inside. Barlow still with possession, trying to get around the edge. It's knocked away at the final second. Now the whistle going to blow here. 9:35 to go in the third quarter. Thank you to everyone tuned in, watching here on the Fans Only Sports Network, live or on demand. Appreciate your support. Bit of car alarms going off. Play resumes with Ryan Barlow winding up the shot. Another save there by Nafee.
Another nice save from Nafee. And he manages to get the possession back for the Falcons.
So play back underway with Cranston West. Kyle Schmitz working through, tossing over the top. Pass found its way to Jake Marchetti. Another ball rolling out of bounds that Cranston West hustles after. Again, the Falcons with possession here, trying to clear it. Closely defended. Yep. Action continuing now with 7-4 still your score. Ryan Barlow. Passing over. Getting it to Fuller. Barlow now working over to the wing. Passing to the X now for Pilgrim's Brett Taylor. Bounce pass knocked down. Another nice save by Nafy to keep Cranston West alive here. Whistle possession headed the Patriots' way. Barlow again trying to weave through a full pack of defenders. Able to get the shot off, but an easy save for Nafy, who reaches down low to get it. Now a hard double team coming as the ball squirts loose with a flag on the play. That's going to send Ryan Barlow off here. And Barlow heads off, but Braxton Bragg, the one who's out to the penalty box, a man-up chance coming here for the Falcons. And play resumes with Charlie McGuire heading in here. Tossing it up high and now inside. Bouncing back over to Major. Jack Major now passes over to the Ballsy. Loose ball out in front. Cranston West fighting for it. And it's going to be the Patriots who scoop it up. Pilgrim on the attacking side, heading into the X with not many fellow Patriots around them, waiting for the offense to build up, now trying to push the action. Juke move made, sent inside, looked there for Richard Cabral. Clean scoop up by Nafy, who's hit from behind as he throws it away. looks for the call, asks for the call, and he gets the call. He's going to flag on the play with 5:33 to go. And Cranston West again going to go a man up here. Brett Taylor sent to the penalty box there for that hit against Nafee. Another baseball update for you as the Falcons are leading 3-2 over the Lincoln Lions here in the 5th inning. Playing a close one against the Lincoln Lions right across from the football field right here. And here for the lacrosse team, they're trying to make this a close one with McGuire whipping a shot along. Save made from the Patriots. Now whistles blow with 5 minutes to go in our 3rd quarter. Loose ball pushed along the turf where Kyle Schmitz is back to scoop it up. Passed over to Jack Major. Now inside. Couldn't cradle it in time. Jaden Boggle unable to get the shot off there.
Boggle will get the ball back for the Falcons though now. And it looks like a play on.
Timeout being taken. 7-4. The man-up advantage gone for Cranston West, who didn't take any advantage of it. 7-4, the Patriots lead over Cranston West. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the other side of this timeout with the final minutes from quarter 3. Welcome back off the timeout. 7-4, Pilgrim out in front. Sun continues to set here. Play moving up the near sideline, now passed over into the corner.
Nice fast break opportunity now for the Patriots as they get that shot off. Good passes all around for that score from number 9. Richard Cabral.
Another good series of Ball movement from the Patriots. Up now to an 8-4 lead.
Patriots won the faceoff now. It's now a ground ball.
Kyle Schmitz scoops it up with the long stick. Surveys the scene, finds a target in his own goaltender, Nafee. And Nafee returns the favor with the pass to midfield. Schmitz now working it up, weaving through. Goes down hard, looks for the call. It won't come as that shot deflects away. Three minutes to go now in our third quarter of action. A bounce shot gets by for Braxton Bragg.
Sneaky shot from there.
That's his second score in this one. And the Patriots now lead 9-4.
Nice little bounce shot. It looks like he rolled it at first.
They're taking over this one now. After this was a 3-goal game and definitely plenty of light left for the Falcons. This game now approaching the fourth quarter with a 5-goal lead in favor of Pilgrim. But as you say that, the Falcons strike again. Keeping themselves alive with a immediate answer back.
That one coming from Mason Stevenson, it looks like. Giving a lot of chest bumps out there in the field. Like you said, Charlie, nice answer back to keep the Falcons now here in this game.
Dylan Rodriguez scoops it up. A quick takeaway for Cranston West. Picking up the pace here with that pass. Now a high knockdown coming from Liam Holmes. Clawing forward, the Patriots offense slowed down by this whistle here.
Looks like a timeout.
Another timeout being taken with 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go in our third quarter. To score 9-5. Both teams added on another 4-goal game. We'll be right back. Welcome back now to the Fans Only Sports Network, where the score sits 9-5. Off the timeout, Pilgrim with control as they pass to Barlow. Just under now 2 minutes to go in our third quarter. Nafy with the late stop. Sent up to Schmitz. It's knocked down by Braxton Bragg, and a quick response rings iron. Second chance, wide open score. The Patriots hit double digits.
I don't know if that didn't seem planned, but the ball bouncing off of the post led Nafy to just run out of goal trying to save it, and he just left it wide open when the ball came back to Bragg, bouncing off the post for that wide open shot. I mean,
well, I can tell you that's definitely not the plan that Bragg had going in there, but certainly a result that he can't argue with. That's 3 goals on Braxton Bragg's day. And that one getting its own miss to put it in the second chance effort, rebounding it like basketball.
Nice second chance opportunity for him. Also the play you do not want to see.
Swarm in the corner.
If you're the Falcons.
And a whistle. It'll be Pilgrim possession as the Patriots maybe catching a break there. Looked like Cranston West was ready to break out. Now Charlie McGuire works it to midfield. Sprinting his way along. Tossed over to the X. Just have to take my word for it. Now it's passed over to the far side. Five-goal deficit, a minute to go now. Pass deflected. Richard Brawl defending here with Jaden Boggle.
Nice play from Jack Major getting that pass off from X, but nobody was there to really shoot it or really open enough to catch it for the shot. Falcons now resetting.
That reset with Paul DeBalzi at the top, juking his way in.
Left-handed shot won't go.
Pilgrim quickly flipped field, and now Cranston West looks to do the same with a long pass. As time expires in our third quarter, the score sits 10-5. The Patriots are well in control of this one as we enter our final quarter of play when we return. Welcome back. Fourth quarter, just about ready to get started as the face-off goes in favor of Cranston West. Being swarmed quickly, however. Charlie Adams joined by Evan Morrell. Evan, what have you seen so far? Does Cranston West have time to come back?
I mean, they have a whole quarter left, and anything's possible in the game of lacrosse, but Pilgrim's just been answering back when the Falcons are trying to come back. I mean, in the second and third quarters, both teams scored 4 goals, with the addition of Pilgrim scoring that off the post goal to extend the lead to 5, and there's really nothing you can do about all those types of plays. So we'll see what they can do now in this last quarter.
Have it all for you here on the Fans Only Sports Network, whether you're watching live or on demand. Thank you to everyone tuned in. Appreciate your support. You can keep up with everything going on the Fans Only Sports Network by following all the links and handles that you see at the bottom of your screen at FO Sports on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter, as well as fansonlysports.com. Keep up with what's streaming, when's it streaming, and how to watch. Big collision there. Sent Declan Bragg to the floor.
After all that, McGuire managed to stay on his feet, surprisingly, getting double teamed, but Falcons now moving around.
Cranston West getting into Jack Major in the X. Not the first time and not the last time they'll try to run the wraparound. As now Joey Testa looking for a way in on this Pilgrim defense. Still loose. Pushing it along. The Patriots are going to just roll it all over to turf, where the whistle comes now at midfield. Cranston West at the wing. Back to Testa, who finds it to Major. Now McGuire over into the corner. Out to Testa once again. Now to the corner. Back to Testa. Testa surveying. He'll pass it over to McGuire, who rips one across. It goes wide. Leaves Charlie McGuire looking down at his net. At a stick and wondering what went wrong, but quickly Cranston West right back where they were with possession as McGuire surveys, passes to Major. Major over to Testa, back to Testa, back to Major. Major to Testa. Testa to McGuire, but intercepted where Major comes in and scoops it up. Now the pass well and intercepted by Pilgrim, who loses a stick with Charlie McGuire's defense there.
Nice hustle to keep the possession here for the Falcons.
Big defensive stop. As McGuire cradling at the point. Still a 5-goal deficit, 10-5 here in a fourth quarter. Rolls on with the pass being made over to Scorpio. Joey Testa not allowed to push in any further. Pass made and now out of bounds at a roll. Cranston West remains with possession. Cranston West moved inside for McGuire. A good stop made by the Patriots. Juke move attempted by Marcus Walsh, and it loses the ball in the progress. We're going to whistle in Cranston West possession once again. 7:44 to go. On the baseball side of things here at West, sixth inning with Cranston West still holding on to that 3-2 lead. Some substitutions coming on for both sides. And in this first half of the fourth quarter, Cranston West has been unable to add on to their lead at all. And time dwindling now in our fourth quarter of play, where how long, Evan, can you still say that anything's possible?
I mean, with the time winding down and Falcons just missing opportunities with that ground ball, I mean, they're really going to have to step it up if they really want to come back here in the last 6 and a few more here in this fourth quarter.
Shadows have certainly taken over the field now. Both this field and the baseball field started here with game action in broad daylight. Nafee fires to his target, finds McGuire. Trying to go up the far sideline, he's whistled away. McGuire will take a seat here. And now Braxton Bragg works it to the corner. Sidearm shot, can't get it through. As the Falcons had their crease wide open there. Opportunity not capitalized on by Pilgrim to increase their lead. Dealed to the wing, now over into the corner as Marcus Walsh passed it over. Another whistle stops the clock here.
5:11 here left to go. Falcons down by 5.
Been an uneventful fourth quarter thus far, which isn't good for Cranston West. The chances of a comeback dwindle by the second. And with that being said, Cranston West will take a second to talk things over. Timeout taken here in our fourth quarter, 4:48 to go when we return. 10-5 ball game between the Patriots and the Falcons here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back. Play resuming with Charles McGuire holding possession of the ball. Now sprinting in from the point, Justin Drohan. Whistle as it rolls out of bounds with 4:19 to go. Cranston West has held a lot of possession in this fourth quarter, but hasn't done much with it. Wow, that was a close one. Again, it just rolling in, unable to be pushed across. Cranston West denied at the doorstep twice in a row now.
4 minutes left to go here.
Pump fake as it's passed off to the wing. Cutting back, Cameron Scorpio. Charlie McGuire now. Wrapping it around, he'll cut back. Running out of an angle to shoot. Heads into the X and passes over to Major. Major to Scorpio. And Scorpio goes to the point where he connects with Marchetti. Excuse me, that shot taken by Paul DeBalzi goes through, and Cranston West finally on the board in this fourth quarter. Is it a little too late here, Evan?
Down by 4, I mean, we've seen the Falcons score in less than 10 seconds, so nothing especially out the count. But other than that, it was a really nice shot there from Paul DeBalzi, perfectly hitting the bottom left corner on that bounce shot, sneaking it past the goalie.
Cranston West wins the faceoff, and Mason Stevenson quickly puts the Falcons back in a position to score. Falcons pump faking their way through. The Ballsy moves it over to McGuire. McGuire's pass, a little rough, but now being scooped up along the sideline. Back with McGuire, clean takeaway for Pilgrim. Can the Patriots find the dagger here in these final moments?
The Fade now has the ball running it up midfield.
Knocked away there. A scoop over finds Richard Cabral. The Falcons are getting aggressive here with their goalie leaving his post often here as they are trying to work their way back into this one. Whistle stops at 1:30, and
it looks like
Patriots
that will
back on the board.
Looks like that will be the dagger, extending the lead back to 5 for the Patriots. Like you were saying earlier, capitalizing on the goalie leaving his crease several times just to get a wide open shot on goal.
Sometimes the dangerous game you play.
Minute and 30 left to go here.
Another ball going to roll out. Going to be Cranston West possession here. Just over a minute left to go.
Hard hit delivered by Kyle Schmitz there.
Looks like Cranston West has opened a 5-2 lead in their baseball game versus Lincoln here in the 6th inning.
Pass dropped by number 9, Richard Cabral, resulting in Falcons possession. But not to cut off what you're saying here, Charlie.
.8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Cranston West moments away from taking their first loss of the season. Good 4-0 streak to get them headed in the right direction, though. As Nafee comes out of goal, pump fakes and moves forward. Now a long fling up the field. Caught directly goalie to goalie there. Now Jack Major jars the ball loose, an empty goal. If the Falcons can get it going the right direction, diving for it, and that will do it. Strong effort there at the end, trying to put one more on the board, but the final score, 11-6. Cranston West falls for the first time in their boys lacrosse season to the Pilgrim Patriots here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Evan, any final thoughts here from this one?
Even though they lost, I mean, you got to appreciate that final effort from Jack Major, I believe, trying to get that ball from the goalie for one last chance with the quarter dwindling down. But other than that, it's a tough loss for the Falcons, sacrificing their undefeated record here.
Braxton Bragg did great offensively for the Patriots, led the way in scoring, as Pilgrim now 5-2 on the year, and Cranston West falls to 4-1.
Barlow, I would also like to say, did a great job here on offense, getting multiple goals and assists here in this game.
Yeah, Pilgrim definitely had a good time with ball movement here today. Both hockey captains doing good things in lacrosse as well. Here for this broadcast, we'll say goodbye. 11-6 is your final. Patriots take it over to Falcons. Hope to see you join us on the Fans Only Sports Network another time. But for today, we'll say goodbye. Have a great rest of your night.